Another beautiful day here. Got some nothing but blue sky out there, so we've got to get outside and do a little bit of fun stuff. But before we do that, let's get our warm up going. And got my lemon water here. Give my kidneys and liver a good fresh start to the day, and recommend that for you. A little hot water and some lemon. All right, let's get going here. So I'm going to start with some arm circles, and just start with some little circles. We'll go one way and go the other way. I think one of the hardest parts of doing the videos is not being able to have music. I've never worked out without music. So yeah, as we all know, it really boosts your mood. Big circles, just really rolling those shoulders, just like we're swimming. Big freestyle stroke. Let's go the other way. We're backstroking. Boom. All right, let's just do some hip slaps, just to widen that stance up a little bit, and just rotate the body. Hip, just slap the side of that hip. All right, next we're just gonna take that up to the shoulder. Just slap the outside of that shoulder, and just come up over the top of the shoulder. You feel it, stretching those muscles out, stretching those shoulders out, pushing a little blood into those hands, and then just forward, backwards. And let's get just a little pump in the legs going here. And the warm up is so important because if you don't warm up, it really raises the possibility of a torn muscle, pulled muscle, strained muscle during your heavier exercise session. So you gotta always be conscious of getting a good warm up. All right, we're just gonna reach down, touch the floor, go up to the sky. Here, see if we can catch us one of the lovely little hummingbirds out there moving around. Oop, oop. Notice I didn't go all the way down to the floor the first time because we're still warming up. Everything should be a progression. So I'm working my way to the floor. Now when I was 20, I could fall over, put my elbows on the floor. At 30, I could get my hands on the floor. At 40, took a couple tries, I could get my hands to the floor. At 50, I could still touch the floor. At 60, it takes a while to get there. I can eventually touch it. And at 65, it's a little effort to get down there. I just gotta warm them old muscles up a little bit. All right, let's just get our resistance band, a towel, whatever you got. We're just gonna do a few shoulder pulls. Just I try not to go too many days without doing this. I do it at least 4 times a week. And you just have to remember that all your life, unless you're a drywaller or a painter, you spend all your life with your arms down here, but they're made to do work overhead too. And if we spend too much time down here, it changes the shoulders, the way the muscles work. It aggravates and starts to begin to have some shoulder issues. So doing a little bit of work up here, I found this much easier than becoming a drywaller. I've done my fair share of drywalling, exhausting work. And just take it around. And so I learned this the hard way. Had a couple of bicycle crashes, blew out a front tire, tried to jump out, still had my feet in the clips, couldn't get out, went down on my shoulder, fractured the shoulder. That was this one. I was filming a bike run through a canyon one time, and I had cameras all over me. one on my head, my shoulders, on my chest, and my handlebars. And I hit a rock and went over the handlebars. Put my arm up in the air to protect the camera. Fractured that shoulder. Wow. And you know, for a full year, I couldn't do a single push-up. But eventually, with enough work, it came back. And at this point, I'm back to 99% of what I was to begin with. All right, let's just put this down here. Let's just do it this way. Then what I want you to do is just do a line walk back and forth and just boom, 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 boom. And turn around and go back. We'll do 4 times on this. These kind of exercises when you're walking down a sidewalk or something or parking lot, go ahead and do that a little bit once in a while. Great for your balance. All right, what we got next here? Let's do a few neck rolls. Just roll that neck around, side to side, front and back. Now I like to spend a little extra time in the back because most of us spend a big part of our day with our head down. So bringing it back is important. Side, 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 and down. Back, and side, side, and down. All right, let's just roll them hips around a little bit. Just get a moderate stance here, shoulder width, and just push those hips back. And I'm just going left to right, right to left. Push that hip out in the back. Push it out in the back, way back there. So this will really help when you're doing a hip choke. Boom. See that movement? Getting that loosened up now. I'm work. I could choke somebody into the next state. All right, a big circle. Other way. All right, let's just do a little squat with a side kick. So, boom, boom. Excellent. We're just going to do a side to side squat. Now, in a warm up, we don't have to get down too low. We just want to stretch the inside of that leg. And just put a little strain on this other leg here. We don't have to hurry. We don't need to go quick. We just back and forth a little bit. All right, that's good. Almost there, almost done with a good warm up here. So we're just going to do a squat with a leg extension, a posterior leg extension. And so squat and just throw that leg up. Squat, throw that leg up and stretch. Now when you do that, you're going to feel a contraction through here. So we want to really tighten that butt up when you do that. Keep it slow and just feel that contraction in there. Helps a lot with balance as well. All right, that's good, that's good. And so let's just do a little hip hinge here. I'm going to do 4 on each side, and I'm trying not to touch the ground. It gives me a little balance work as well. This whole hip, this whole leg is firing. Let's go to the other side. Notice I move my hands over to the side over here, offset the weight of that leg trying to pull me over. And that helps a little bit. All right, that's good. That's good to conclude our our little warm up here. We're ready to go and get a little bit of exercise going on. So get yourself ready, crank the tunes up, warm up. I use the slow music. When I get into the body of the exercise, start like to crank it up. All right, guys, here we go. All right, really gorgeous day out. So I thought I'd bring it outside here, out on the deck, and we're gonna do some balance work. So I do have my Bosu out here. So if you have one, go ahead and get it out. You can use it, but I'll show you how to use the Bosu and to do similar exercises off of the Bosu if you don't have one. Remember, you can use a foam pad. You can use a pillow, anything that gives you a little bit of environmental challenge that just takes it up to the next step. If you don't have one, don't worry. We'll just do some modified things. So, all right, first thing we're going to do is a hip hinge. All right, so that knee's coming up. You're going to roll it to the outside, tap down, bring it back. And let's go to the other side. All right, I'm gonna do a set on the Bosu here. So if you don't have the Bosu, just do another set on the ground. This is really tough here. So up, out, and the side, up, out, and back, up, out to the side, and back. Boy, that is tough. Got to get yourself centered and squared in there. All right, good. And other side. We all got one good side. This is my good side. Let's see if it's cooperating today. Be sure when you're doing those that knee is coming up over the hip. Good stuff. All right. All right, so now we're going to do a standing leg extension. And so I'm going to bring this knee up, extend, and down, extend, and down, extend, and that's good. And let's go to the other side. Hands out if you need to look for extra balance. And very good, very good. All right, so get on the Bosu and just forward, backward just a little bit. Just warm up. Just heels up. The muscles warmed up, moving. All right, now we're going to do a lunge kick. All right, so we can do it on the dome or we can do it without it. So I'll do a couple on the dome to get started. I'll kick it out of the way. We'll do without it. So I'm just going to stand here. I'm going to do a reverse lunge. Come down, come up, kick. Down and kick. And down and kick. All right, let's kick that out of the way here. And reverse lunge, boom, and kick, and boom, and kick, and boom, and kick, and boom, and kick, and boom, and kick. Let's go to the other side. Boom, and kick, and boom, and kick, boom, and kick. Very good, very, very good. All right. So if you've got a Bosu, we're going to do a squat with a jump stick. So I'm just going to squat, then I'm going to jump and just stick. and jump off. Jump, stick. Jumping off is not good. Just step back. All right. Jump, stick, and step off. All right. If you don't have the dome, here's what we're going to do. We're going to squat and jump, one foot, and stick. Squat, other foot, jump, and stick. Good. Squat, jump, and stick. Squat, jump, and stick. Good. Squat, jump, and stick. And squat, jump, and stick. Whoa, almost lost that one. All right, very good. Very good. Toe rockers. We're just gonna, without the dome, nice soft knees. Come up on the knees and the toes, and drop them back, pull them toes up. You may find it easier if you move your hands in the opposing direction, the opposite direction. Back on my heels, my hands are in front. Helps keep you nice and balanced. So nice to be out here getting some vitamin D while we're doing our workout. And to finish it off here, let's just do some toe raises. And good. All right, remember some of these, like the toe raises, things like that, you can get your resistance band, or you can get out here, do a few of these while we're doing our toe raises, get up high on your toes, stretch them out. Got to do a lot of this, doing 2-3 times a day with this shoulder work. If you have a few shoulder issues, most of us do as we get a little older. It's going to be highly beneficial for you, and we can incorporate it into some of our other exercises. Try it on one leg. This optimizes our balance. Here we go. That's it right there. Do as much of this as you find you need to do. Stop the video whenever you need to, and just keep this stuff up. All right, guys. All right, time to move on into the workout itself. And so get you some rockin' music that you really like to move to. Get your boogie clothes on, get your towel, get you some water because you may need it. Now let's get busy. Here we go. Alright guys, we're going to do a little bit of shoulder work. So if you've got any shoulder issues or want to prevent shoulder issues in the future, this is something you need to do. We need to spend a little bit of time with it. Now I've noticed since we've all been confined to our houses, I've been doing a lot more computer work, and so it's really taken a toll on my shoulders. Working in the gym all day with my clients, I do this all day long, and after a couple of serious shoulder injuries, fractured both shoulders a couple times, I've rehabbed them by doing lots of this. So I know sometimes in the gym we just get, well, we don't do it long enough, we just do it. But it's also one of the most comfortable and best times in the gym because we all stand around stretching out our shoulders and talking and getting caught up on each other's lives. So you just want to wrap that around your hand if you're using a resistance band. A flat band works really well. If you don't have one of those, you can use a towel. I'll grab one of those and show you that as well. And we just want to get up here and we pull a little tension. Just want to, just a little bit, doesn't have to be a lot, just a little tension. And just hold that and just push them arms back as far as you can. Posteriorly or back as much as you can. And once we do that, we're just going to start moving them around. We want to move through the entire range of motion. So back and over and back Just want to keep those shoulders in tension. And then we're going to start going around the sides. Believe it or not, rehab so many shoulders doing this. So good stuff. But you got to keep it up. You need to do it for a while. Even a couple of times a day helps out. Like I said, one of the biggest benefits for me is being in the gym training all day. I get to do this probably 6 or 7 times a day. I don't do it with everybody, but almost everybody, with most people. And it has really improved the integrity of my shoulders. Now, it's kind of interesting because at one time, after I fractured my shoulder in a bicycle accident, in a blowout, I couldn't do a single push-up for over almost an entire year. Finally, got back to where I could do some push-ups, and then, a few, like the more, and now I'm pretty much back to normal. So. This doesn't really need a structure to it. We don't have to do so many of these or so many of those, but you want to spend at least about 5 minutes really working those shoulders. You just keep them into tension, bring them out here and open up. This especially is good for the upper back, the rhomboids, scaps, subscaps, all of that. Just pulling, holding that tension, moving around, and like I said, you want to keep this up for about 5 minutes. Try it, do it. If you're going to do that with a towel, let me just grab a towel here. I usually just take it, twist it up a little bit, and I can just pull. Might as well throw those hips out a little bit and kind of get into it. Now, this is a good thing about this is you can do this while you're watching TV, while you're studying, put on a documentary. I've got a webinar here in about 30 minutes that I have to attend, and so I can do this kind of thing while I'm actually standing around participating in a webinar. So, good thing. Lots of this. If you have any shoulder issues while you're sleeping, when you're waking up in the mornings, waking you up at night, get after it. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, going to help big time. If you can do it more, that's excellent. All right, see you on the next one. Yahoo! All right, here we go. Let's get ready. I'm going to hit the timer.
Starting session.
All right, we got 15 seconds. Get yourself ready. We're going to pull that tension out. Start out nice and low. Here we go. Pulling that tension. And we're going to go. So we're going to do 25 seconds on one side, 25 seconds on the other, because we're doing 50 seconds of work, and then we switch to the other side. So 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And we're going to switch around now. Here we go. Nice wide stance. Notice one foot is slightly behind the other as we do this. Good rotation. We're rotating the entire body. Most of this is core. All right, now, good. Now we're going into ab pulls. So middle, side, side, middle, and getting ready. Here we go. Pull, side, pull, side, pull, side, pull, side, pull, side, pull, and side. So keep that head up, keep that back nice and straight. Keep those abs tight while you're doing this. Little lean to the side to reach over. Obliques engaged here. Abs, obliques. There we go. Keep it up. Going going for the full 50 seconds here. We're going to get a 10-second break. And then we're going to go for seesaws next. And that's it. All right, good. All right, getting ready. Seesaw, down low, up high. Here we go. Remember to keep it slow. Don't want to use momentum, want to use your muscles to make this work happen. And we get to take a break. All right, we're going to repeat that. Yourself set up. Here we go. Nice and slow and easy. Now, if you don't have enough resistance, let's back up a little bit here. A little more resistance. And the same goes the other way. I'm going along. I start to get tired and I can't get that range of motion. Boom, boom. Then what I'm going to do is just step in just a little bit closer. You want to maximize the amount of work that you're doing for the time that you're doing this. Let's go ahead and turn around the other side. Keep those abs tight, keep them engaged. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, going to ab pulls here. Get ready, soft knees. And here we go. And pull, and pull. Now we want to keep this down low. All right, we don't want to be up here pulling. We're going to get down here. And again, I can back up a little bit, increase the resistance. I can get a bigger band. And going good. I can feel it starting to build up in there. Feel that work happening. 7. Getting there, getting there. One more after this. Next to seesaw. All right, get yourself back where it counts, and then remember you can move forward as you need to. Nice and slow. And lower back, butt. As you come back here, I'm tightening my bum, tightening my low back. I feel that shoulder blades, all of that stuff is working. The posterior kinetic chain, just similar to a kettlebell swing. We're just doing it in a little bit different fashion with a little bit of resistance. All right, that's good. All right, now we're going to pull this thing loose. No, let's just leave it on there. We're going to do a couple of leg works and we'll move on to that. All right, session complete. Yeah, hear that? Session complete. Okay, so we're going to do a little ab work here. Need just 7 minutes. All right, so do as many as you can of these exercises. And if you've got to quit at 30 seconds,
20 seconds, rest for a little bit and continue, or rest, stop at 30 seconds and rest for the rest of the minute, that's okay. Just do what you can. And so those are that you can do it all, more power to you. So we got 7 exercises. We're gonna start off with leg circles. Gonna go right one way, then we're gonna go left the other way. Next thing we're gonna do is mountain climbers with a rotation. So we're just gonna drop them knees in. All right, then we're gonna do plank marchers. Tighten those glutes up while you're doing that. We're gonna come up, we're gonna do some scissors, some leg scissors. And we're gonna do some starfish crunch, nice and wide out here like this. Come up, boom, boom, hand to toe, head to foot. And the last one's gonna be a V up with a tuck twist. And so stretch it out, bring it up, and touch. All right, I'm already tired. This will be fun. So hang in there as long as you can. And here we go. Get yourself ready. Got a couple seconds here to get warmed up. Get started going. Hope you did your warm up. You're not starting now, get ready, and here we go. So that's important as you do this. You're crunching those abs. Crunching those abs. Don't use your hip flexors to raise your legs. Them hip flexors start burning, you're not using enough abs. Bring them in a little bit if you have to. And you're doing good, doing good. Keep those abs tight. Almost there. All righty. And let's rest. Got 10 seconds. Get yourself ready, and we're going back the other way. All right, get ready, and here we go. Other direction. Remember to keep those abs tight. They're burning already. Had to take a little second break there. That's okay. Just get back going again. Man. Ooh, yeah, that's tough. All right. Let's get ready for some mountain climbers with rotation. And here we go. Now we only have to do 30 seconds of these. We get a 30-second rest, as we have earned it already. Just 2.5 minutes in. And let's take a rest. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next one is marching planks. So you can do these on your hands. You can do them on your elbows. Woo. Feeling it already. All right, we got 10 seconds. And let's get ready. Here we go. Now tighten those glutes up. Each time you do this, tighten right there. Tighten right there. This is core training at its best. Right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah. Oh, feeling it. Good stuff. And keep those glutes tight. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of just planks. I like to be moving when I'm doing planks. All right, on the back, some leg scissors. And getting ready, and here we go. Toes pointed, abs are tight, belly is down, working it. If you need a little support there, one hand can help hold that neck in place. But if I'm up here, I'm crunched. I'm holding those abs tight. Woo! Yes, sirree. All right, rest. Oh, we get 30 seconds rest. Stretch them out. Oh. All right. Next one is our starfish crunch. Going out nice and wide, like a star. Bring that hand in, touch that ankle, touch that foot, that toe, any heel, anywhere in the general foot area. You got 5 seconds. Getting ready. Here we go. 3, 2, and let's go. Try to keep those feet off the ground when you're doing that. We only got 30 seconds of this, so that's not so bad. Oh, I feel some fire. You know, when you're doing this kind of ab work, you got to kind of go to your special place, kind of get out of your head a little bit. All right, rest. All right, couple seconds, and we got our V up with a tuck. Now, if you're really spent, let's just do a V up. And so if you got to, here we go. 3, 2, come up, twist and touch. Up, twist and touch. Bring those knees in, touch. Ten seconds. All right, let's finish strong. Let's get a couple more in. Oh, yeah. And boom. Done with that. All right, good stuff. Now, I just want to point out, well done, guys. Really good job. The way to work it out. So, with all this coronavirus going on and everything like that, we know our most affected group is 65 years old. You know, but age doesn't mean anything. You got the number of years you've been here. You got the age of your body, the age of your cells, your biological age. And that's what's important. So several of my clients are living 10 years, 15 years younger than their chronological age or the years they've been around on the earth. And so as you increase the vitality of your cells, you decrease your risk factors. So keep that in mind as you're training and you're working and you're pushing yourself. Try to train in the ways that help you to be a little bit younger. And if you need help with that, you know where I'm at. Just ask me. All right, let's move on to the next exercises. Six pack in the mail. Okay, it's Tabatha squat time. We gotta get this going, get it done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do full range of squats. I'll do a couple of variations as we go through it, and you know, do what you can. So we'll start just a basic squat up and down. Now, if you need something to hang on to, you know, grab a door, grab a pillar, a countertop, or anything like that that you might need to keep some stability, keep your back straight, and things like that. And then if you feel like you've got a little bit more energy, feel a little more advanced, we can move into some jump squats and a few things like that. So 20 seconds of squats, 10 seconds of rest. We got 8 rounds, and so that's gonna take us about 4 minutes. And let me hit the start button, we'll get going.
Starting session.
All right, let's get ready, got 10 seconds. Everybody ready? Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Round 1. We want to do as many as you can. As we're doing this, I usually like to try to get 16, 20 in for every round. It gets tough at the end though. And stop. Shake it out, keep them legs moving. Don't want to get cold. All right, getting ready for round 2. And if you got it, we'll just get off the ground a little bit. Boom. Just speed up, upward squat, get off the ground. And rest. Good stuff. Gotta keep moving, Already halfway through the rest. Here we go again. Now the great thing about Tabathas is they really maximize your ability to do work in a short period of time. And even more important is your ability to recover from work. So, climbing a mountain, climbing up a hill, running quickly, stopping. Here we go. It's starting to feel like work now too, isn't it? Oh yeah. Halfway through this round. Keep it pumping, keep it pumping. And rest. All right, getting ready. Here we go. Nice deep squats. Remember how important that is for that full range of motion. And rest. I'm breathing, I'm feeling it. We have 3 rounds to go, that's it. Almost there. And we're working. Like I was saying, great way to build the endurance of the legs. Recovery potential, it really is great. So, we want to do a round of Tabathas at least once a week. And rest. All right, getting there. Getting there. Feel it, my legs are pumping up. Here we go. I'm trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Get as many in as I can. And you just do as many as you can. It doesn't matter. But you gotta keep that work moving. All right, good. Last one. If you got it in you, let's jump. All right, this last one is the one that counts. There we go. Remember, when you're jumping, landing on those toes, you will be quiet like a kitty cat. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Bam, done. A lot of work in a really short period of time. Great stuff. Be recovered in minutes. I love that sound. Session complete. All right, guys. Thank you for working so hard. All right, good round of Tabathas. You know, it's hard work. And it happens quick when you're doing Tabathas and some of my 10-minute metabolism boosters and stuff like that. I like those because they really get the heart rate up. They really get you going. Two kinds of exercises are must do. One is intense, short-term work, and the other one is long duration and slow and easy. So both of those are great. But after these hard workouts, what I do like to do is just kind of treat myself afterwards. So today, I did the workout before I had my coffee. So now I get to go enjoy my cup of coffee and really enjoy that and savor it and know that I've got this behind me already. And it really brings pleasure into my life. It makes it easier to do it the next time. So find a little treat, a little pleasure. Maybe do it before your breakfast and have a nice breakfast. Do it before you have your cup of tea. Whatever it is for you, find a way to treat yourself afterward that's healthy. And we'll see you then. All right, bye.